All right, so day one of virtual learning, what do you do? You're at home, you know you're supposed to do things for class, but you have no idea where to start. This is step by step what you need to do every time you are on your virtual day. So you're going to open a tab in Chrome. Make sure you are logged in. This is not going to work if, let's say, a sibling or a friend was logged into their school account and then you're trying to use it. You need to make sure you're logged into your school account. Otherwise, you're going to run into a lot of issues. So when you're on the Google homepage, you're going to click on these dots. That's the Google Apps. And you want to go to Google Calendar. And I know you're probably thinking, well, I didn't make a Google Calendar. Well, you already have one. And since you're in Google Classroom, you have a calendar that I control as well. So yours is going to look a little different. It'll probably just say your name and then it'll have your Google Classroom calendar. When you look at your Google Classroom calendar, it's going to show you everything that you need to be doing. So a couple of things, the blue boxes, that is what I put on there, the things that you need to do today. The things that have the blue dot, those are assignments in Google Classroom, and it's right there on the due date, and it tells you the due time too. So this one is the first day survey. So if you're A group, you would have done, this is due for you Friday. And it gives you a link to Google Classroom and the assignment, and you always know it's due at 11:58 that day. Now, the blue boxes, that's where you're going to start. So let's say it's Monday and your virtual day is Monday. There is a list of things you need to do. So first bell ringer, there's a packet video, then an annotation presentation video, and then annotation practice. That's your list of things to do for the class today. Now, then there's going to be a link to the Google Class site, not the Google Classroom site, the class site. You can click on this. This should also be saved in your bookmark bar. It's going to look like this right here. It says English 3 Miss Landry. But if you want to use the link, that's cool too. So when you click on the link, it's going to take you to our class site. Now, you already looked at your calendar, so you know what you're supposed to do today. So number one is bell ringer. Bell ringer, you're just going to click on weekly lessons. You're not going to click a date, just click weekly lessons. And your bell ringer PowerPoint is right here. And you just go to the day and do your bell ringer. Your bell ringer document, if you click here, it'll take you to Google Classroom, and that'll bring you to the document that you complete your bell ringer on. Now, after you do your bell ringer, you're going to need to go to the week that we are on. So if we're on August 24th through the 28th, you're going to go there. And we looked at our calendar. It's August 24th. We need to be doing Monday's work. Everything you need is here in order. So the first thing is the research project packet explanation. So over here, you can scroll through the packet while you watch the video that will be right here going through the packet. So you don't even have to leave the site. Next is the annotation PowerPoints. You can go through the PowerPoint here while you watch the video of the PowerPoint if you need two separate things. Then there is the annotation practice, and you'll click on the link, go to Google Classroom, and complete the assignment titled Annotation Practice. And that's what you do for the day. I even have Tuesday up here as well, so every day I'll add so that it is ready to go for the day. So just remember, your first stop is Google Calendars, and then you are going to make sure you're on this class. So English 3, either whatever block and whether you're A or B. If you have Google Classrooms for other classes, you have calendars for those too. So just make sure you are looking at your separate calendars. If it confuses you, I think they'll all be checked at first. You can uncheck them and only show certain calendars. So if I check everything that's on here, I'm going to have a really full calendar. But if I just want to look at one class at a time, I can just uncheck everything except that class. And my class is always going to be linked to where you need to go, and it's going to have a list of things that you need to do for the day. So that is how you are going to go about virtual learning for English 3. Let me know if you have any questions at all.